pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 201 Insights. Review. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I trust my brothers who are one with me. To the Holy Spirit. What is true about one brother is true about every brother. There are no differences. There is no specialness in Holy Spirit's sight. Today, my practice is to see every brother as the Holy Spirit sees them. That is how I return home. That is how I remember the truth in myself. My brother is not his or her body. Everyone is free. Everyone is still as God created them. No one is their mask. No one is an individual self. My lesson today is to trust the truth in my brother. I am learning to practice seeing past the false identity today and every day. This is my pathway home to freedom. This is my pathway to happiness and everlasting peace. The truth of one united mind is true, and nothing else is true. I have another day before me to practice again, remembering this truth. In this world, it seems impossible to really trust anyone. It seems there is always the possibility that their interests will conflict with mine in some way, and a friend becomes an adversary. This is exactly why this lesson is needed. The reason we feel we cannot trust is because the trust is misplaced. Of course, we cannot trust an illusion. Illusions can shift and change with the slightest whim. The body is an illusion. In this world, when we speak of trusting people, it is usually in terms of what they do with their bodies, because we identify them with their bodies. As I practice remembering that I am not a body, I am free, I am still as God created me, I must also remember the same is true about my brother. Then the most natural thing in the world is to trust my brother because I see him as one mind, the same mind as I am. When I accept and know I am as God created me, I know I am absolutely trustworthy. What God creates is love and nothing else. So I must be love and nothing else. Love is forever itself, unchanging, forever giving, eternally one. That is what I am. Trust in love is fully justified. And because what I am is what my brother is as well, trust in the truth about him is fully justified. If I am tempted to see him as anything other than love, to identify him with his body, then it is time for me to declare, this thought I do not want. I choose instead to trust my brother, who is one with me. When I can do this without reservation of any kind, my heart will be filled with the joy and peace of God, for I will have remembered him in my brother. Together, we return home. The last few sentences of this review have the power to lead me home. I need only accept them wholly, believe them to be true, and I will know my freedom. I will know my identity as an extension of love. I was asking Holy Spirit for a way I could visualize being one with my brother. The phrase that came to me was wearing my body loosely. I thought of how of easily shrugging off my body as one would a cloak. But then what I saw was a body-shaped mass of light. I am so attached to my body and to the idea of me as a body. I am having trouble releasing this idea. I thought about myself as light. I saw a light switched on in a dark room. The light has no shape. It diffuses until stopped by something like the wall. I turn on another light. I don't see two separate rays of light. The light blends seamlessly. I can't tell what light comes from which lamp. It is just light. So I visualized myself shrugging off the body and appearing as formless light that just goes on and on. Other lights join me. My ex-husband, my daughter, my manicurist. As light, there were no personalities, no alcoholics, no Vietnamese. There was just light. Not my light and their light, just light. When I first started learning this concept, it didn't mean much to me. I read it and said, okay, I believe this. But I didn't really know what it meant. As time went on and I practiced it, it became more meaningful. Now I feel like I am so close. I almost know, which means I almost accept, because in reality, I have always known. I think I have resisted that knowledge because of body identification, because of specialness, and because I wanted to hold on to the idea I am unique. I've been wearing my body tightly, like a woman in a girdle, uncomfortable, but afraid of losing my shape if I remove it. I am going to practice my lessons faithfully and trust that the Holy Spirit will support my efforts and I will succeed. pathwaysoflight.org